All right, peace to the family, peace to the tribe. This is your brother Yosef, and I'm back with another video, family. I'm back with another video. In this video here, family, I'm going to talk about STDs, spiritually transmitted diseases. What are spiritually transmitted diseases? And the truth of the matter is, this is a topic that has been talked about by many spiritual people. Even Christians, Christian churches have talked about spiritually transmitted diseases from their perspective. You know what I mean? So you can go on YouTube and see that there are certain churches that talk about STDs or spiritually transmitted diseases. And in this video, I'm going to give you Brother Yosef's version of what they really are and how you can protect yourself against them. And also how to, know what's going on and how do you know you're being attacked with a spiritually transmitted disease, which is a virus for your spiritual system. Okay? Which is a virus for your spiritual system. All right? So I want to thank everybody real quick just for supporting me, for coming on here watching these videos. I get so much love, especially since Brother Rich Show. A lot of people come on who just found out about me, telling me how much they binge watch my videos. They love my information. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for everybody that's watching, all my new subscribers. And I got a few thousand of those that just came on. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for, just really taking on the information and the knowledge and using it for your benefit. That's why I do these videos. I want people to use it to help themselves. So I thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. All right. So what is a spiritually transmitted disease? What is that? A spiritually transmitted disease, family, is, to make it simple, right? It is simply an accumulation of negative energy, right? That is conscious of itself. Remember, negative energy, all energy is conscious. All energy has a consciousness. Okay? So this negative energy that's conscious of itself, it attaches itself to you. All right? Once it attaches itself to you, it creates a sickness in your spiritual system. All right? Now, I want you guys to understand that negative energy is attracted to its own frequency. Okay? So if you're a negative person, you're going to naturally accumulate negative energy. You know if you're negative, right? We got to be honest, right? We know if we're negative people. And that's one of the ways we deal with healing, right? If you want to start to heal yourself from your traumas, from different things like that, you're going to have to start being honest with yourself, family. You got to be honest with yourself, okay? You got to be honest about who you are, what you've been through, and what you allow in your life. You know that negative friend always bringing drama to you. You know your boyfriend negative. You know your girlfriend negative. You got to stop these people from being around you, okay? Because if you allow those things around you, you can cry later if you want, but that just simply means that these are the things that you want around you, okay? Once this negative energy is attracted to you, by you pulling it to you, because you're creating a negative environment for it, you're creating. See, what happens is you create negative energy inside of yourself first. So negative thought forms and all these different types of things like that. You create a negative environment in your aura. And the negative energy around you is naturally attracted to it. Okay? It attracts to its own environment. You're creating an environment. You're creating an ecosystem for this thing to live in. All right? So we want to be careful who we allow in our space. Once this thing once this energy starts to attach to your family, it will become conscious of itself as a whole. And it will start to develop a ball. So you will see literally, for those who have eyes to see, they will see black spots in people's auras. I know because I see them all the time, these black spots. And sometimes to be in the front of the people. But if you're standing right in front of them, you won't see it till they turn to the side. You'll see like a ball, dark energy in front of them. Sometimes it attached themselves to their throat, behind their heads, on their lower backs, their legs. It attach all over their body. Sometimes it'll just be one dark spot. This dark spot will go through a larva state, okay? And while it's in this larva state, it will feed on your energy. Okay, this is the beginning to opening you up to a spiritually transmitted disease, right? It's becoming one at this point. So The negative energy will accumulate in your system. It will go into a ball, and it will eventually turn into a larvae, kind of like a larvae thing, and then it will eventually start to suck on your energy so it can live, so it can grow. Okay. So once it starts to suck on your energy, family, you guys need to understand that once it sucks on your energy, it will start to attach itself. It will move itself. Once it comes out of the larva stage, it will move itself to one of your organs or a center of energy. So usually it's your chakra system. So it will attach itself to one of your chakra systems, which is a very powerful energy source, or it will attach itself to one of your auras. Okay. It will attach itself to one of your auras. Excuse me, not your auras, but your organs. Right? Once it attaches itself to one of your organs, it will start to try to develop into a disease. So it could be your liver, your kidney. It will be, your head. It will be your neck. It could be anything, any part of your organ in your body. It will try to attach itself to. If it doesn't attach itself to an aura, then it's pretty sure it's going to be around one of your chakras. Right? And if you start developing back problems out of nowhere, that's probably where that energy is at. Okay? So I want you guys to understand that. There's different ways that these things can be, you can be impregnated by these things. Let's just call it that. There's different ways you can be impregnated by this negative energy. You can be impregnated by a STD or a spiritually transmitted disease just by somebody touching you, the wrong person touching you. Y'all know what I mean by that. You let people touch your hair. You let people touch you. Always the people who want to touch you, they're trying to transmute something to you. Okay? Or they're trying to pull something from you. But if they're not spiritual, then they're trying to put something on you. Never let negative people touch you. Try your best. I don't care if it's cousins or whatever. You got to hug them. You better be wearing some type of spiritual protection. We all got an auntie or uncle or something that might be a little on the negative side. Make sure you're wearing some spiritual protection. Besides that, don't let nobody touch you. Because these things, you can be impregnated with this negative energy or this negative energy can transfer to you simply by touch. All right. Also by emotional control. So by you constantly going back and forth arguing with people, right, it can spread negativity to you. By people making you feel emotional, making you always feel sad for them, always making you feel sorry for them, right? Always making you feel negative. They always got a sad story to tell you. These people are trying to spread the disease. They're trying to spread a spiritually transmitted disease to you. You're trying to be spiritual. They're trying to affect your spiritual body. Why? Because you have light. These people don't have a lot of light. Their light's the light that they do have is being sucked up. Okay? It's being sucked up. So they're trying to take your light. You got to stop letting these people come around you. All right? So emotional. The people who try to, every time they come around, you get upset. Every time they come around, you get sad because they always got a sad story to tell you. They're always trying to make you get to an emotional state, a lower emotional state. Not people who make you happy and laugh. I don't know people that bring you down to a lower emotional state. You know who these people are. Stay away from them because that's another way you can be impregnated with this energy. All right. Or, of course, by sex. Sex is the most popular way that this energy can be transferred. So especially women, you have a vagina. Your vagina is a vacuum. It sucks in energy. So you got to watch the men you sleep with, right? Or whatever sexual preference you have, watch who you sleep with because you can suck these energy. Women are magnetic by nature. Men are more electric. So we tend to put things on you. A woman absorbs things. So women are naturally magnetic. So a woman has to be very careful what type of people she has around her, especially who she having sex with, because she can pull these energies on her. Okay? Very important, family. Once this thing attaches to you, once again, it will grow and fester. It will cause issues in your life, and you will start to develop physical issues. Okay, all sicknesses come from something attaching to your aura, right? All mental problems come from something attaching to your aura. Let's be clear on that, okay? Once this thing attaches to you, or one of your organs or your energy centers, it will eventually cause some type of physical issue with you, whether it's to be an addiction or a mental illness or just an illness period, right? I don't care if you're the nicest person in the world, you have an illness, then you might have some karma from your bloodline that attached to you in this life. right? That you never cleaned out and a sickness attached to you. There's a lot of good people that get sick, right? But that's because it's accumulation of negative energy. All right. All sicknesses, family, start in your aura. Then it goes into a physical issue. So I want you guys to really understand that. Okay. It goes from your aura, then it goes into a physical issue. All right. So that's what's going to happen next. Your energy is going to be feel like it's getting drained all the time. That's the first sign. Then you're going to start developing depression or an anxiety, or you're going to start to develop a some type of illness, right? You can start to develop a thyroid or a cancer or a virus. So even coronavirus, it can be attached to you, right? By you not having your aura clean. These things attach to you, right? They attach all sicknesses attached to your aura. So I could say something else on that, but I'm be careful what I say because I don't want them to shut this video off. So I'll be careful what I say. So just keep that in mind, family. All sicknesses attached to your aura. Okay, I want you guys to understand that. All right. So depression, anxiety, physical disease, cancer. Also, what can happen with a STD or a spiritually transmitted disease is that you will have an uncontrollable desire to do things that you wouldn't do before. Right. So all of a sudden, if you drank one time, used to be an occasional drinker, and all of a sudden you slept with somebody, or you got this new girl, a new homegirl hanging around you, or a new homeboy hanging around you, and all of a sudden you just notice that you became an alcoholic. You just started drinking all the time. That person probably affected you, and you didn't know it, right? But I'm telling you guys the signs, right? If you get tired every time a person come around, trust me, they're trying to infect you with something, or they might have already affected you. Okay, so you will have the uncontrollable desires to do things. Even people who get molested or raped, this is a negative energy trying to transfer itself. It's a STD. It's a spiritually transmitted disease that's trying to put something in you so you could become that, just like that person. That's one of the. I'm not to say everybody becomes that, but that's one of the things people will have. The issues people will have. They will have something trying to impregnate them with the same energy so it can pass itself on. They're trying to pass on a larva so it can pass itself on. All right. So I want you guys to understand that. You also, not only will you be have an uncontrollable desire, you'll be attracted to negative things, stuff that before you was never attracted to. Now you're attracted to these things, right? So I want you guys to understand that attractions toward things. Y'all know what I mean by that when I say negative things. You guys become attracted to a negative thing. You want to hang around negative situations. You want to be around negative people. That's a problem. You don't want to be around that chaotic energy, that uncontrollable chaotic energy, okay? So if you start developing uncontrollable desires to have sex, uncontrollable desires to drink alcohol, uncontrollable desires to do drugs, like you just start popping Molly out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You start popping Molly, you start doing ecstasy, stuff you never would have did, more than likely you have an STD. You have a spiritually transmitted disease and it's trying to block your spirituality. It's trying to shut you down. So this is very important in the spiritual community that we understand these things so we can block these spiritually transmitted diseases. A lot of the news we watch on news is trying to impregnate us with negative energy. The TV is always trying to impregnate you with negative energy. Matter of fact, it is a tool to constantly impregnate you with negative energy. You got to know how to control that. You can't let this stuff get to you, family. You can't let that negative energy attach. That's why you have to do things every day, be grateful, and cleanse your energy. Right? And I'm going to do that next. I'm going to show you guys some things you can do to get rid of these spiritually transmitted diseases. How do you heal a spiritually transmitted disease? Well, of course, depending on how bad it is, if it's in this basic state, you can clean it with a spiritual bath. Right? And I gave out videos before how to do spiritual baths, right? You can cleanse it with a spiritual bath. That's one thing you can do, right? If it's on a basic level. If it's more advanced, then you're going to need something like a divine energy. Like you can pray the medicine Buddha. You can pray the medicine Buddha, right? Get the medicine Buddha mantra. You can play that around you, play that in your area, and that will actually heal your aura, okay? Over time, that will heal you, okay? And just prayer in general, prayers, mantras, these things are things that will heal you from these, what they call STDs or spiritually transmitted diseases. Now, something I know personally that works incredible is to get a 432 hertz. What do you call this thing? It's like a vibrational wand. I can't believe I just forgot the name of this thing. But you can get these things here, a tuning fork, right? That's what it's called. So this family is what you see. It's a 528, right? 528 hertz, which is transformative energy, right? So anytime you listen to 528 hertz, it actually heals your DNA. So you guys that has to take the shot, you can actually use this to actually heal your DNA too. 528 hertz frequency. Everything is a frequency, right? Everything is a frequency, family. So even if you use something like this, it would actually heal your aura. And it's very simple to use, family. You're simply going to take it, you're going to hit it, and you're going to put it to the center of your chest, right? And just breathe. Focus on the sound. You'll hear it fading out. You will hear it fading out. Just focus on the sound, right? And you do this as many times as you need. You can get these on eBay, Amazon, different websites. They're called tuning forks. And this is a 528 hertz. I got a bunch of these, y'all. But these are very incredible for healing, vibrational healing. So you can also hit them and just go around your aura like this, right? If you have a pain in your body, you can get the 432 hertz. You can put it on the pain on your body and just rub it across the pain on your body. Okay, I can already feel this. This will attune your aura to this frequency. This frequency, negative vibrations can't live in a 528 hertz frequency or even 432 hertz. I recommend 528 hertz. Negative energies can't live in this frequency, family. So if you have this frequency, and you might need to do this for a couple days, right? You might need to do this for a while. But the whole point is you need to do it, right? You need to do it. So you're going to constantly, until you feel good, until if you feel anxiety, depression, anger, or anything that's happened to you out of the blue for no reason, take this, put it to the center of your chest, right? Tap it. And let it attune your frequency. I notice it works better if you put it to the center of your chest. Close your eyes and just breathe. And let that energy attune your aura to the 528 hertz frequency. You can even take this thing here and instead of praying over your food, you can put this over your food. Rub it over your food like this before you eat. And attune your food to a higher frequency. Okay? Rub it over your water. Attune your water or whatever you're drinking. Attune it to a higher frequency, right? Put it on your cup. But I like to do this over my water and my food. You can do this, family. And this will raise the frequency of what you're eating or drinking, okay? Very powerful tool. I haven't really talked about these a lot yet, but I can talk more about them. These tuning forks, very powerful. See, when you pray or you say a mantra, it's setting a certain frequency or an atmosphere. This can also set atmospheres. Right? This can also set frequencies in your environment. Sometimes instead of burning some sage, it's all you need. Walk around the corner, go into the corners of your room with this. And this will cleanse the energy around you. Very powerful, family. Don't sleep on these tuning forks. Tuning forks. That's what they're called, tuning forks. And this is 528 hertz. I recommend y'all getting that 528 hertz, which is a transformative frequency that can also heal and repair DNA. That's right. This frequency can heal and repair DNA. So you guys may want to get onto these tuning forks and start using them. Like I said, put them to the center of your chest and let it attune to your frequency. There's something about when I put it on the center of my chest, the aura lines up, right? So the dark spots, if you got pains, it'll run away from this. Eventually, you'll have to leave. It will just totally dissipate it. So these tuning forks. So that's how you get rid of those spiritually transmitted diseases, family. You change your environment, you change the people you're around, you change the frequency around you, and you will have no issues. Okay? That's very simple. Also, you guys may want to get some. I talked about 42 letter name of God, 72 letter name of God. You can get these get the Sri Yantra, these types of things like that will actually put a frequency around you also. It's these sacred geometry symbols that will put frequencies around you. to protect you. Okay? Sri Yantra is very powerful for that. It's like a shield, the Sri Yantra. But also the 72 letter name of God, 42 letter name of God. It's funny because ever since I said about the 72 letter name of God, the prices on these necklaces have gone up. Right? So I'm going to just tell you, I get a Sri Yantra necklace. That's something that's very easy to find, very simple to find. You guys can get those. Or get necklaces that have mantras. Like I have a mantra, Om Mani Padme Om pendant. That says it right on the pendant. I think I showed it in one of my videos. So that's all you got to do for it, family. So now you guys understand what a spiritually transmitted disease is, or STD, or spiritually transmitted disease, what they are, right? How they come on to you, how they work as a larva, and then they develop into something that it moves from a larva state and starts moving around your body and attaches to one of your auras so it can eat and feed. Y'all know that these things drain you, right? And y'all know that they come on you by way of emotional connections, by way of touch, and by way of sex, which is the most popular way. And then the ways you can fight them is that if they're still in the larva state, you can get rid of them by spiritual baths. Usually there could be like a thought form or something. That can also be a part of negative energy that can manifest itself on you, right? Thought forms. But if it's an early state, you can get rid of it by a spiritual bath. If it's deeper, you're going to need a mantra, divine mantra, the medicine Buddha. And like I said, more than anything, something that works, in my opinion, the best is a tuning fork. Putting that right to the center of your chest and attuning your aura on a daily basis until you just notice that you don't feel it no more, that it don't bother you no more. A tuning fork, family. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to get on here real quick and talk to you guys about this. This video was long overdue. I've been being asked about this video for like a year now, but it's done now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I was able to give you guys some new information. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, family.